Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so we pulled over here just to end the episode, and I have had a coffee. So let's flick all this up so that I know it's working. Perfect. So we do have a load on, and did the engine just cut out? Yeah. We do have a load on, so let's just remind ourselves. Yes, fertilizer. So we're taking some fertilizer to Romania, and yeah, let's get going, shall we? Right, here we go. Right. So we need to go lefty loosey, and yeah, stay on this side. Right, let's go. So eagle-eyed viewers will have noticed that the money went down a little bit. So I did see someone on a recruitment agency, and I brought them on board because I didn't want them disappearing. So we've got a member of staff who doesn't have a truck, but hopefully when we get to this delivery, I'll be able to afford the next truck. And having a look just before I started recording this episode, I'm not 100% sure what to do now. I thought I'd decided which truck to buy, but yeah, I don't know. So it's going to be a used truck, but it's going to be one of the trucks that's in the game. I've got two now possibilities. I've got a horrible feeling when it comes to the used truck mod, which is made by someone called CID or Sid, I don't know. I've got a feeling my mod packs don't work, so it gives quite limited customization inside. So I think what I'm going to do is just buy yet another very temporary truck. So it'll just be one that we drive for a few episodes until we've got enough money to buy something else. But change is good, and I think some people will miss this one because it is a really nice truck. I'll miss it. It's got quite a lot of power as well, this truck, so yeah, I'll probably miss the power a lot. But it would be nice being in something modern and something that's not going to get destroyed with an update. Yeah, something else. So that little V at the side of the road back there, the road kind of disappeared into a little gully, like a ditch. And yeah, I remember once I was driving along, I was down a country lane, another lorry was coming the other way, so we both slowed right down. Well done, Molly, another 2,300. Both slowed right down to pass each other. Leant out, folded my mirror in. He'd done the same. And yeah, I was right over, and I could see cracks forming. And I was thinking, if I don't get out of this quick, I'm going down. Yeah, like I'm going to get pulled down. And yeah, so I just had to floor it to get out of that situation as quick as possible. And he must have thought, what an inconsiderate something or other. He must have thought I was really impatient, but it wasn't that at all. It was just because my trailer was about to go. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, and our roads in the UK, like I said before, they're really not good. And sometimes you'll come across a lorry or even just a big vehicle and you'll think you really shouldn't be down here. Like when in a car, when I was driving cars, just be thinking you really shouldn't be down there, like you're not gonna, this isn't gonna end well. But sometimes you just have to be down these silly little roads. And you're trying to avoid the trees as well, because obviously trees can cut your curtains. And if you hit a branch, like it's with your windscreen or whatever, it's, yeah, It's going to be quite an awkward call to your boss. Get building stick out as well.
Get ready to turn left.
Right. Okay. No worries. Okay, so back onto a more main road now. Volvo. That sign's just great, isn't it? Blocking our view completely. Cheers, mate. Oh. I was checking OBS. That's my excuse. Pretty cool. Yeah, so we got fuel right at the end of the last one. There's no need for us to get any more. We are going to need sleep at some point, but we'll get this job done and then I'll worry about that. Yeah, to find out whether this I'm right about this mod, I need to that's quite realistic, that kind of truck stop. I need to go to an actual dealer's and have a look. So if there's one that we can unlock, I'll quickly pop in and I'll see whether my mod packs work on them, because I've got a lot of the extras, so like the DAF pack, which was a paid DLC. But it was before I did this series, because I love this game. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, since I started YouTube, I haven't bought any more DLC for ETS. I did for ATS. But yeah, that series kind of died off a bit. Okay, so 1 hour 48 away. My goodness, the roll. Yeah, my physics mod is not very good. Yeah, so we'll get there before we desperately need a break. Perfect. Yeah, and my DAF, there was quite a lot of detail that you could get about Taco on the actual dashboard, which was lovely, because yeah, you didn't have to keep looking up and going through that stupid bloody system. My goodness. Yeah, you could just tap a few buttons, I think even on the wheel, and you could see how many hours you had left, when your next stop, or when you next needed a break, and when it got towards the break, I think it used to tell you as well. I can't remember though, it was quite a long time ago, but yeah, it was good. Yeah, I think the Taco stuff really does need to be modernised soon. It might have been already, but I just found the systems quite kind of crap. Right, we've got a vehicle fire ahead, so let's take both lanes. Yep, so he's alright now, or she, whatever it is. And I wouldn't want to be driving past it, I really wouldn't. Yeah, you're having a bad day, mate. Right, let's go back across. Yeah, and where it's like up there as well, it's awkward. and you're trying to do something in particular, like put it in ferry mode, the elusive ferry mode, and it's just annoying because it's so high up. And I remembered something else about the handbrake as well. So I was saying about where the brake is and it being a little bit awkward. I've got a feeling the Renault Premiums, it's down there. Got a feeling. Malcolm. Could have asked him. Right, 44 minutes. God, I want one of them. They're so cool, and the proportions as well are excellent. I think the wheels are just the right size. They look sick, as the youth would say. Right, so going through a little village now. Oh, don't slam on me. Yeah, so there's a really good area on here, and when we pull up I'm going to really quickly try to find it. So it's there's really nice areas in Romania as well and everywhere, but I'm going to try and nail exactly where I mean. Come on now. I think you can increase traffic speed as well. So one of the mods that I had before, it used to make traffic go at different speeds, and that was really good because sometimes you do get some nutter go past you at 140 miles an hour showing off and yeah, trying to kind of race towards their death. But yeah, I can't remember what mod that was. But yeah, sometimes it can be quite scary, especially motorbikes, because obviously they've only got one headlight, or yeah, like it's usually just one, and you'll be driving along the motorway, then all of a sudden a motorbike will go past you way too quick and it scares the life out of you. Right, hopefully there's a truck dealer, so it doesn't matter what truck dealer I go to, I just need to quickly pop into one. Right, is this Scania? Right, it's not actually a truck dealer. It's just a service centre. That's right, eh? I'm not going to go in there and sleep because we've got plenty of time left and we're 5 minutes away.
Continue straight on.
Oh, bugger it. I'll tell you what, we're going to go through this because we're so close. Right, anything else coming up?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay, Sky.
Turn right.
Okay.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
I kind of wish the automatic gates would be taken out as well, because I haven't been to that many places like RDCs that even had gates. Like they'd just be closed when the actual business was closed. Right, so we need to get it in there, which is very convenient, isn't it? I suppose we are in a curtain sider, so yeah, that does kind of make sense. Right, I'm going to straighten it up a little bit because I don't want it to suddenly run off. There we go. Yeah, don't be embarrassed to shunt. Just because you shunt, it doesn't mean you're a bad driver. Right. Okay. Late? Right, let's see what we missed out on. 120. Oh, I don't really care about that. 3 minutes late. My goodness, I'd be going in there and asking to speak to who made that decision. Because all we did on that journey was quickly pop into that place with the police thing and fuel up. Right, so we're going to do fragile cargo again. Yeah, so I'm not going to worry about eco driving until we've unlocked all of this stuff. So we'll apply that. And next, I need to have a look on world map and see whether there's any truck dealers around here. So it doesn't look like there are, does it? Bugger. That might be one, but I've no way of telling. So, let's try there. See what that is. And in case anyone saw it, so this thing here, that's a place where you can stop and you can like fly around in a drone. It's all like, you don't control the drone or anything, but yeah, it's quite good. I haven't really seen them in Europe, only in ATS. Right, so let's stop going on about it and let's pop down there, shall we? What else did I need to do when I was here? I can't remember. No, I literally can't remember. I need to make notes. So I did used to make a lot of notes when I was driving to remind myself of stuff. I've got a really good memory with some things, but yeah, short-term memory is a real problem. Like I've scared clients with my memory before. Like I've actually made them feel a little bit uneasy, but then yeah, it's just how my memory works. Like I'll remember the most stupid, pointless detail, and then yeah, something that I talked about 5 minutes ago, it just instantly goes. Right, so I know we're running empty, but like I said before, we do get XP for this, so it's not a huge amount, but it's something. So we'll go up to this truck dealer and we'll quickly run in and see whether we can put some of the other mods on, or some of the other DLCs on, and if so, I'm going to have to reconsider the used truck mod by CID. I do have 2 coffees just sitting there waiting for me. So my driving was just about to improve. Right, we are knackered. So has this got a place that we can sleep? Let's have a quick look on the map because easier. Yes. Right, so let's quickly pop in here and then we'll do a little bit of nighttime driving. We won't put it out in front of the coach because, yeah, it's a big enough hatred as is, isn't it, mate? I don't really hate coach drivers, but yes, when you see one bombing along at 70 miles an hour, it's a little bit annoying. Right, so anywhere here will do. So I don't know how people normally park in here. It's probably backing up to them, but let's just do it. And then we'll wake up in the morning and everyone will be parked really awkwardly around us. That's happened to me before. No marking, so I just parked where I presumed was right. And then when I whipped my curtains back in the morning or after my break, I was completely humiliated. Right, here we go. But like I said, when you mess up in front of other lorry drivers, just remember that everyone sees people mess up all the time. You forget about it and you'll never see them people again. So no harm really, just short term. And then you'll be driving along and every now and then you'll think about something embarrassing you did and you'll start going red. So I'm actually going a little bit red now in real life, just thinking about when I woke up that morning and couldn't just, stick the keys in and go. Nope. Got to do your walk round checks, haven't you? Oh. Right, so a little bit of XP for free roam. Yep, and the alarm as well. So I don't know whether I've said about that in this series, but I was in a truck stop one night and I was listening to something through my Bluetooth speaker and not particularly loud, but just enough. And didn't disconnect the Bluetooth speaker, went to sleep, had my alarm set on my phone, and then in the morning, sometimes you wake up really refreshed, don't you, before your alarm. So in the morning, woke up, everything felt lovely. I knew where I was delivering next, knew the staff there, all that kind of thing, knew it was quite a good journey down there. Loving life. So woke up and I thought I'm going to go and treat myself to a coffee or whatever. So it was a motorway services, so I popped in and like the really early hours of the morning, so it was quite empty in there. Went and got a coffee and when I was walking back out to the truck, I could hear this pretty much siren going off and Bluetooth speaker, wasn't it? So my phone had obviously just got in range of the Bluetooth speaker and was blaring the alarm out. My goodness, I felt so sorry for everyone. But it's just where it was left on overnight. Yeah, so this is quite nice, isn't it? The weather's good. I think I've turned the rain down a little bit. We still have rain, but it's not very good viewing on YouTube, I don't think. We have the rain on. It's a shame wind couldn't be incorporated in this game, because wind is one of the things that you really struggle with, especially empty. You'll be passing another lorry and that acts as a wind break temporarily, and you might be next to that lorry for like 20 seconds getting past it, and then you come out the other end and my goodness, like you feel like you're steering at a like 90-degree angle momentarily. Come on, mate, I want to go to this dealer. An hour away. This is quite pretty though, isn't it? Could have undertaken him there. No, I couldn't. Would have made a complete fool of myself. The first time in history. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So that roof there, like if that was closer to the thing, this one, obviously that's protruding more. So when you're down little lanes or going through villages or whatever, you've got to really be careful about overhang from buildings. And some of them, my goodness, some of them are so far out, it's unbelievable. You wouldn't notice in a car because you can just drive underneath it. I very, very nearly took a load of guttering off when I was driving a lorry before. Because, yeah. So, I was paying attention on everything else. So, I was fully aware of what was around me, all that kind of stuff. But, just didn't take into account this gutter, and I was just about to hit it. But luckily I noticed. And obviously, yeah, you can't see through that bit. Unless you've got this fancy truck. Come on, mate. I want to see whether it's possible. I might be getting a truck today. Okay, so I do keep getting Steam achievements, and there's a spider crawling up my leg. And it tickles.
Get ready to turn right.
I didn't get a Steam achievement for spider. I'm going to have to move it, because otherwise I'm going to start giggling like a little schoolgirl. Right. Okay. Don't come back. Right, there we go. I think that might be the one that lives behind the monitor. And it's still alive, by the way, just to confirm. Got nothing against spiders. Yeah, so when I was recording Mombazoo, every now and then, a spider used to crawl over the top of the monitor, and then he's quite polite. He'd realise that he was recording, give me the nod, and then, yeah, go back over and leave me to it. I reckon he probably plays with a computer sometimes, because some of the settings are a little bit off. And, yeah, my office chair, it does seem to sometimes be in recline, so he obviously likes getting his legs up. Right, 4 minutes away, so it's round here somewhere.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Right, just check that there's nothing there so I can straddle.
Exit now. Get ready to turn right.
Okay, and what have we got? Volvo. Excellent, that'll do. I've got the Volvo pack, so I can go in there and quickly check. Okay.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, let's pop in. And obviously I'll be able to get a job over here, so that's fine. And now where do I go? This one, is it? What time is it? 7 in the morning. Right. Okay, so I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee, and I'll be back at 8 o'clock. Okay, so this is incredibly awkward. But I think what I'm going to do is buy Molly this truck, if I can figure out how to get out of this camera angle. Because, yeah, this is... oh, you can jump for some reason. This is a little bit problematic. If I press X... No, that didn't work. Oh, I've ruined it. I've ruined it completely. I don't know how you get the cursor up. But yeah, I'm going to buy Molly a truck, and I'm going to pop her in it. So quite an upgrade from her Iveco. And then, yeah, obviously we can get this new driver done. So let me try and work this out. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I just turned my face tracking off. So this is what we're buying her, and yeah, I think she'll see the improvement. So it's used again, but it's just 44 grand. So we're not even going to drive this. We're just going to buy it for her. That's why I've put the reg in the window, and let's get it done. So 44 grand. So the money's going to go right down again, but that's okay. Purchase, and we'll move it over here. So temporarily I've got to put it there, but then if we go on to garage manager, no, truck manager, here, and then we need to relocate. Or is this even going to let me do it? To there. Yes. And then we need to make sure that that's, yeah, I think it is. Okay. Yeah, so I did wait for the Volvo dealer, but unfortunately CID doesn't allow me to put the mod packs on. So we're going to be in this for a little while longer until I can afford, well, a new truck pretty much. So let's go on to our driver manager. So obviously we all know Molly, but now we've got Sophie as well. So 0.8 rating, but obviously that'll build up. And yeah, so welcome aboard. So she can be in the Iveco. And what I'm going to do, when we start making them mega bucks, I'm going to probably get rid of the Iveco and the DAF that we're in now. When I can start buying brand new trucks, because that just makes it a lot easy for continuing the series. But anyway, so that does bring us to the end of this one. So thanks for watching, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So cheers, everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Baldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,